session. Mayor Junior Huntley.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I thought. Keep your mouth shut.
Party of the impeachment, I guess. Mayor Junior, how would you prefer to proceed? Do you want to read your statement of case out loud, or do you want me to?
Wish I didn't have the music blasting.
Either or. I've drafted something slightly different as well, but anything, whatever you feel is best.
They're your words, sir. Step forward.
Okay.
Lay forward your case.
Okay. On the 13th of August 2025, a joint operation was conducted by the LSPD, the BCSO, and the San Andreas State Marshals. During this operation, an APC was deployed at the authorization.
Wait, where did Miller go?
And was used in both Los Santos and Blaine County. While the deployment of the APC
Wait, he's doing it by himself?
Justified, no notification was made to any legislative authorities beforehand. During the operation, helicopters were fired upon and ultimately taken down, yet no attempt was made to inform legislative authorities of the situation. After danger had passed, myself and Justice Sean Danielson reached out to Marshal Kane to seek clarification on why the proper authorities were not notified. At that time, Marshal Kane responded along the lines of, "We don't need to tell you," and then falsely claimed he was clocking off duty. According to the San Andreas State Marshals and Correctional Officers legislation, a public safety alert shall be posted within the state whenever a state emergency is declared, stating area affected and conditions in place during the state of emergency. It appears that Marshal Kane's statement may be incorrect. Deploying an APC without issuing a public safety alert.
Wait, why is Opal there?
Authorities constitutes a serious failure to follow established protocol. In conclusion, it is of the opinion of myself that Marshal Gunnar Kane acted in direct contradiction to the established legislation.
Okay. You said you had further from your original statement. You wish to state it now?
No, that'll be everything.
Okay. Marshal Kane.
My counsel will read on my behalf. Your Honor, Mike Blunt on behalf
No,
of the
no.
respondent.
Stop. We are here in an open, honest inquiry. Why are you having counsel speak on your behalf, Mr. Kane? Why aren't you speaking for yourself?
I believe it is within my right to due process to have counsel speak on my behalf.
In a court case, yes. This is not a court case. This is an impeachment.
Your Honor, I was unaware that due process in the Constitution was limited to only criminal court cases.
What the fuck?
It isn't. It also involves civil court cases. It's not a court case at all.
Yeah, I was unaware that
it's the
it made
opinion
clear...
of Your Honor that the respondent is not entitled to counsel if they so wish.
He's entitled to counsel. Counsel, not a mouthpiece.
Is it the opinion of the court that I am not entitled to due process for this hearing?
What do you believe your due process for this hearing is?
My right
I
to
wrote
have
the
counsel.
recent. Okay, so no. Here's the thing.
Oh
I
my
wrote the
lord!
recent amendments to due process.
This guy
Show
runs
me
fucking
in there
Marshall.
where it indicates a layout and formatting for impeachment, because I didn't write it.
So I'm just trying to clarify. Is it the opinion of the judiciary that? Is it the opinion of Your Honor that?
Oh
I do
my
not
God!
have a right to due process in this
Oh
hearing?
my God! What
That
is?
is not what I'm saying. I'm
Imagine
asking why you need a mouthpiece in a hearing. A hearing, not a court case. No, let me finish my question, Mr. Kane. Right?
Yes, sir.
Why do you need a mouthpiece? Why do you need somebody else to relay your side of events? Okay, one second. Let me just check this. Marshal Blunt, was it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Were you hired on the day of this event? Were you on duty? Were you a material
No,
witness
I
to
was
this?
not on duty for this event.
Why are we having your opinion, your facts, your testimony?
Imagine Bill Clinton had to go to an impeachment hearing.
Party? That's what I'm asking you, Mr. Kane.
And
You
was
give me a
like-
reason, I'll allow it.
And his lawyer's like,
I believe
my
it is my
client
right to
did
process
not
to
have sexual relations.
counsel on my behalf read my statements. That is why I believe it is my right
So
to due
so
process.
yeah,
No,
have
it's
you
a,
written those
what
statements
the
yourself?
fuck is going on?
I have advised counsel that these are the statements I would like read. Yes.
He should be impeached for this impeachment.
You're skipping my question. I'm asking you directly. Who wrote the statements? Sir?
Brother, this guy should be impeached.
The statements
I
have been
might
worked on by
need
myself.
to impeach him after
I was
hearing
also involved in
him
drafting
at the
statements as is counsel,
impeachment.
Your Honor.
Nice obfuscation.
How
Marshal
the
Kane. I
fuck-
will allow
There-
Mr. Blunt to read your statements for you. I wanted not great for transparency. Let's put it that way. Continue, Marshall. Let's hear what you've got to say.
Yes, Your Honor. To be clear, this is written as in the third person with regard to the respondent, as I was prepared to be the one delivering the statement. So I'm just preparing you for that. Your Honor, we are here today on an impeachment filing brought against State Marshal Gunner Kane. This filing
What
rests
is
entirely on the
happening?
allegation of gross negligence. Even if every factual allegation submitted by Mayor Huntley were taken as true, those facts do not and cannot establish gross negligence under the law. The legislation is clear. A public safety alert and legislative notifications are required only when a state of emergency is declared. The law provides 4 specific triggers for such a declaration. The first is a total breakdown of the ability of existing law enforcement agencies to enforce the law or stop a threat to the state of San Andreas. That did not occur on August 13th. Local law enforcement remained in control at all times. Officer Opal Price directed
What?
the operation. Every available officer on duty was engaged, and the agencies on scene continued to enforce the law. There was no breakdown of authority, no collapse of order, and no need for the marshals to assume control of the scene. The second is any body or people of government attempting to secede from the state of San Andreas. No such attempt.
They're literally
The
blaming
events of
us.
that day were a violent criminal attack on a convoy, but they had no political or governmental aim. No individual or
Wait,
group was
he-
attempting to secede from the state.
Brother,
and no evidence has been
brother,
presented to suggest
brother.
The third is an attack upon a government body or institution vital to the continuity of government. Again, that did not occur. No branch of government was targeted. No institution of continuity was attacked. The attackers targeted a convoy of law enforcement officers. That is criminal activity, but it does not meet the statutory definition of attack on the continuity of government. The fourth and final is to stop terroristic or treasonous acts against the state of San Andreas. This also did not occur. While there was violence, it was not tied to any political or religious ideology. There was no treason, no terrorism, only criminal violence.
Wait, so
Without a
faceless
political or
aren't
ideological
terrorists
aim,
now?
The statutory condition of terrorism or treason is not met. Now, because these 4
I
statutory
want to
conditions were
stand up
present,
and yell at
there was
them.
no legal basis to declare a state of emergency on that day. And because no state of emergency was declared, no duty to notify the legislative authorities ever arose. The absence of a duty cannot be twisted into gross negligence on behalf of the respondent. Gross negligence.
I wish
under the
Michael was
Authority
here.
Conduct Review and
Why is
Impeachment
Junior
Act
by
defined
himself?
as
I want to go up
person
there so bad.
disregards the
I'm
needs
gonna
of
kill
reasonable
them.
care,
I'm gonna
thus
kill
leading to a
them.
foreseeable serious injury or harm to other persons. Nothing about Marshal Kane's supporting role, carried out lawfully and without causing harm, came close to that definition. The respondent had hoped to verify these facts directly by questioning Officer Price and then Chief of Police Wyatt Turner as witnesses today.
Yeah,
That
this
request was
is
denied,
like
and it remains unclear if they will
so
voluntarily testify
embarrassing
today. But based
that
on their
I
roles,
genuinely
Officer Price could
believe
confirm that she
they
maintained
these
operational
people are
control
fucking born
throughout
in
the
a
scene of
fucking
that day,
doghouse
and that
with
law
no
enforcement
access to
never
the
lost
outside
ability
world.
to enforce the law. Chief Turner could confirm that the operation was conducted with the knowledge and approval of law enforcement leadership at the highest levels.
What?
He did not believe
They're
there was any
literally
duty to
passing
notify the mayors
blame.
in advance, in part because operational security comes first, and because neither the mayors nor their cabinets are law enforcement officers or secure forums for sensitive tactical information.
These
The
people are
respondent
fucking.
believes both witnesses would have also confirmed that providing this information to the mayors or their cabinets in the absence of the mayor, and in the case of Los Santos' cabinet, a cabinet which includes a violent felon with attempted mass murder of a government employee on their record, would have jeopardized the operation and the
in
lives
court.
of the officers and deputies involved in it. The impeachment legislation sets a high bar. It is meant to address dereliction of duty, gross negligence, corruption, treason, not lawful discretion exercised in a coordinated police operation. In the days since the original filing, the arguments have shifted repeatedly from negligence to incompetence to violations of oath to constitutional breaches. None of these were in the original filing, and none of them are supported by the record of facts. What they reveal
Brother,
is not misconduct by
they
Marshal
literally
King, but
just
a
are
political
now
dissatisfaction
stating
being dressed up as grounds for impeachment.
this statement is
Impeachment not a
asserting
tool for punishing
that
Tony.
BCSO and
It's not a tool for
LSPD
demanding
were
briefings on
in
law enforcement
control of
operations
the
where
entirety
law
of the
imposes no
operation,
duty to provide
that
them.
the Faceless
It is not
aren't a
tool for
terrorist
scoring
organization,
political points.
that
It
when
is a
you're literally
safeguard
getting
against
attacked by
serious
military,
misconduct proven by facts.
this
The
is
facts of
so
August 13th show that Marshal
embarrassing.
Kane acted lawfully within his authority and in a support role to local law enforcement throughout. Your Honor, respectfully,
Bro.
this impeachment should have never reached this stage. With the facts presented, the only proper outcome in this matter is dismissal. Thank you.
Okay. I do have questions about that. Would you prefer that I address them to yourself or to Marshal Kane?
You can address them to me, Your Honor.
Okay. You laid forward 2 reasons why notice wasn't given. I want to know which one it was. That you did not need to give notice, or that you were fearful if you gave notice it would be leaked because of felons in the mayoral cabinet.
That is one of the reasons why, again, there is an option to voluntarily notify. Even though there's not a duty to notify, there's an option to voluntarily notify. However, that was the concerns that was raised in potentially not voluntarily notifying. The argument that there was no duty to notify stands on its own.
Okay. And if there was a duty to notify, would the argument not to because of felons in the... I mean, this is a hypothetical, right? But would the notion that there are felons working for the mayor's office stop you notifying if you believe there was a legal duty to?
If there was a legal duty to notify, that duty would have been followed, regardless of the presence of violent felons. That would be a concern regardless, but if there was a legal duty to notify regardless, that would have been followed.
Okay. Opal, you're here. Do you wish to give testimony here today? Is there anything you can add materially that will elucidate these events for me? This is the events of August 13th.
I don't want to speak for reasons, but if you have questions about the operation, I'm more than happy to answer them.
What do you mean you don't want to speak?
I don't want to speak.
What reasons?
Do I legally have to disclose my reasons?
No, but this is a public open inquiry. The citizens are here watching you. I think it behooves you to be as honest as you can be.
Yeah.
You don't want to speak?
No.
Okay. And then I'll move on to reading the statement that was provided.
This
by
is
Mayor
so
Michael
embarrassing.
Everything I say after this fact are the words of Mayor Michael Rozelle. Honorable members of the Department of Justice, fellow Mayor Huntley and administration, and citizens of San Andreas. The impeachment of Marshal Gunnar Kane is not an isolated matter. It is the culmination of a pattern of negligence, secrecy, and political manipulation that, like any cancer, has no place in our public service. 2 days before I began a scheduled leave, I was briefed by then Chief of Police Wyatt Turner. He informed me that a convoy escorted by the Los Santos Police Department had been engaged in our city, leading to the discharging of heavy weaponry within the limits of San Andreas. Despite the seriousness of this situation, an incident amounting to active warfare in our streets, no state of emergency was declared. I instructed the chief that while operational details should be protected, the public's right to safety must never be eclipsed by secrecy. Yet, no further information was ever provided. I took my leave, appointing Charles Danger as interim mayor in my absence to ensure the city always had a touch point available in the mayor's office should any need arise. Charles, unfortunately, was kept even more in the dark than I was. Upon my return on the 24th of August, and in the days following, I learned that a state of emergency had been declared for a subsequent incident on Great Ocean Highway. That incident, though serious, occurred far from the urban centres where our citizens live and work. It begs the question, why was the state of emergency declared for a remote convoy incident, but not for a direct engagement in Los Santos itself? The inconsistency defies logic, unless the purpose was not public safety, but political maneuvering. During my own investigation into these events, I uncovered an even more troubling truth. A private company known as Darkstone, operating either as a military contractor or equipment manufacturer, had entered into arrangement with or brokered by the San Andreas State Marshals. This arrangement, alleged to have been brokered by none other than Marshal Gunnar Kane, placed Darkstone within the supply chain of both the LSPD and BCSO. This decision was taken without consultation, without approval, and without even the courtesy of informing either mayor's office. Hell, this decision was made without the authority to do so. It was an attempt to unilaterally alter the foundation of our public service infrastructure, a decision Kane had no authority, constitutional nor otherwise, to make. Let me be clear. The people of San Andreas did not elect Marshal Kane. He was not empowered by the Constitution, by statute, or by any public mandate to make deals on behalf of the counties, and yet he acts as though he is above oversight, free to obscure facts, mislead the legislative authorities, and broker secret arrangements with private military companies. The results speak for themselves. Inconsistent declarations of emergency, concealed operations, and a deliberate effort to withhold critical information from elected oversight. While not the sole cause, his conduct directly eroded my confidence in then Chief Turner and contributed to his dismissal as Chief of Police. I exercise my authority to hand out accountability in Los Santos County because I have a duty not only to the Constitution and to the LSPD, but to the great people of San Andreas. Now it is time for this chamber does the same for Marshal Kane. Marshal Kane's impeachment is not simply a reckoning of one man's failures. It is a warning shot to an institution, the San Andreas State Marshals, that it has forgotten its role. Their mandate is to serve the people, not to play politics, and certainly not to broker shadowy deals in the name of our law enforcement agencies. Today, we do not just hold Gunnar Kane accountable, we begin the long overdue process of holding the state marshals accountable as an institution. Anything less would be a betrayal of the trust placed in us by the citizens of San Andreas, and the accountability that will be felt by those in the marshals that have betrayed the Constitution and the people of San Andreas will keep coming long after this matter is adjourned. I draft this statement on the 31st day of August 2025 with more questions than answers. Why was the mayor's office not involved in the decisions that directly relate to public services? Who are Darkstone? What do they want? Who are attacking their convoys and why? These are serious questions on the matters that very much life and death. And yet the only reason these questions exist is that time and time again, the marshals want to play God. Get off the cross, Marshal Kane. We need the wood. Respectfully,
Oh,
Michael Roselle,
shit!
Los Santos County.
Damn!
Okay, that's the first time I've read that. That leads to some questions.
Yeah.
Who would you like to answer questions on this, Mr. Kane?
I will defer any questions to my counsel, Your Honor.
How?
So your counsel
How the
is
fuck?
briefed on everything here and can answer those questions, sir?
Absolutely, yes.
This is fucking embarrassing.
Just to start off,
Mr.
I would say there are several allegations in there that the respondent categorically denies and demands evidence of the same.
Wait.
Understandable. I have questions myself about the accusations made in this statement.
I wish I was more prepared to deal with those, having
This motherfucker just
some
said he was
advance
briefed.
notice of the allegations that were going to be made, as opposed to having to come up with them on the fly. could have done more investigation, digging into these allegations, have more fact witnesses potentially that could have come and spoken.
My client,
having been left in the
imagine,
dark up until this moment, I will do my best, Your Honor.
my client.
Surely the truth is enough answer to get,
I-
past accusations.
I will do my best to provide the truth to the fullest extent I am able.
How?
Okay. Let's start with
I'm
one of the
so
questions,
this guy got hired in the marshals.
that the mayor
Playing
raised. Who
is
are
the
Darkstone?
lawyer and somehow can answer all these questions because he's been fully briefed in an impeachment? Like, how does this make any sense? Since when did this is actually incredible.
Marshal Kane, if you can answer that better than your counsel, feel
Yeah.
free.
This is a director.
Or Opal.
How's he gonna prosecute?
Can we have a second to
So he wasn't briefed?
talk about that, Your Honor?
Sure.
I appreciate it.
This is fucking embarrassing, bro.
Look at the death.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Just gotta let it happen, you know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god. Knight's gonna ask for a transcript after this.
All right. My understanding is that Darkstone is a private military contractor that entered into negotiations with the Marshals Inquiry Task Force, which includes various members of high command of both the local law enforcement agencies, including at the time Sergeant Opal Price, Sergeant Doc Masters, and they collectively came to an arrangement regarding the transport that took place on the 13th. Including the Chief of Police.
Wait, is this an admission that the combined police department, including the marshals, entered into a arms deal with a private contractor?
Hey, Rube. This is our chance to leave the state while we still
As a
can.
result of the joint decision of those former individuals that I mentioned in the Marshals Inquiry Task Force, the individuals involved from Darkstone at the time of the operation were not working as private military contractors, but rather as deputized agents.
What?
The decision of the individuals involved. In
No,
the
they
Marshals
weren't.
Task Force.
Jesus Christ.
This guy's literally lying on the
And they were
fucking
given,
stand.
keys to the police department by the chief.
What the fuck? It was for radio. Yo, this is fucking bullshit lies.
Stop.
Sorry, my apologies.
Who specifically within the marshals deputized these individuals? I want names.
That was Marshal Kane. They were deputized in authorization with the legislation.
Imagine lying to save face. What a fucking rat.
Okay, before I start going through the
Selfishness knows no
legislation, we'll keep
bounds.
asking questions.
People like that.
Can somebody please give me some kind of oversight of what kind of violence transpired on that
Yo,
case?
that's
What happened
crazy.
physically?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I keep being told there was an operation, violence. What kind of violence happened? What physically happened?
For that, Your Honor, I would refer you to the details in the incident that was entered as Respondent's Exhibit A. I'd be happy to read off any portion of that, but I don't want to misconstrue any of the words.
Oh
by
my God,
saying
bro.
anything
They
that
are.
wasn't specifically written there, unless Opal would like to
Yo,
testify to
these.
those events.
This is crazy.
Again, this is something that would have come out in questioning of the witnesses, but we've not been provided the opportunity to do so.
By the way, Brian knows this because we're the ones that suggested they go on the radio instead of 707. And they're only given keys in order to get radio access. They're literally lying on the stand. That is fucking insane. Absolutely insanity.
Important reasons I thought then Chief of Police Wyatt Turner was a crucial fact witness with regard to this matter.
You know, the chief would rather play survival than be here, so.
To be fair, isn't he just a civilian now?
No, he's still an officer on the staff.
Mr.
profile
Masters,
list.
nobody asked you to speak.
Yo, this is like, this is cronyism, like, to the max. Oh my God, that's so good. Yo, this was not on my bingo card.
We had attack helicopters, we had APCs.
I didn't think Petey was that down bad. Motherfuckers be out there like making up like hyper false. That is, bro, this to the to a justice lying on, bro, even Bill Clinton did less than this. That's crazy.
Mr. Kane.
At least Bill Clinton said said that shit on the stand himself.
Just give me a yes on that, even if you don't want to talk, do a lot of talking. I'd appreciate
yes,
it.
Your Honor. I wasn't sure if you were just thinking out loud there or while you're reading. Yes, there was resistance. Honestly, compared to
This is embarrassing.
the same type of operations we've had, relatively little resistance.
them
I
or
believe
for
only
Junior?
2 people went down in the entire operation.
Oh, that bad.
But
I saw your
there
smile
was
as I driving up
military.
Yeah, they're literally
helicopter
lying on the
resistance.
stand.
There was,
It's insane.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, because I was witness to some of this.
That is the extent of my knowledge was military aircraft in the area, but I was also in an anti-aircraft APC, Your Honor.
At least one of these helicopters was shot down.
As far as I'm aware, yes.
So the expected resistance.
Okay, other questions. Why were the municipal public service elected authorities not informed about the gun deals being set up, enabled, entertained by the police departments and the marshal's office?
It was determined by the individuals on the Marshals and Great Task Force, including the individuals previously stated, that those details were to remain confidential for operational security purposes.
What?
I'm talking about contract formation.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Risk assessments.
Yeah,
checking
what
that
the
these
fuck is
individuals
happening?
aren't
Aren't they
fucking
using
arms
public
dealers
money
from
to
a
buy
third
this
world
shit?
country.
Oh my
That there's
God.
somebody we can actually engage with in good faith. The logistical concerns of democratic governance. The the logistics of moving the guns is kind of beside the point. I'm asking why the legislative authorities weren't engaged with before this got to where we putting the guns.
Oh my God.
What's crazy is he could just admit that he did that and he was wrong for it and probably wouldn't get fired.
That's the problem. But instead,
anything off, like-
they're lies.
No, they were talking to each other. He's
Yeah.
gonna translate first before he can send it up to the judge.
I was present at some of that, like the deputization. That never happened. It was so that they got on our
Your Honor, as
frequency.
the Los Santos Police Department and the Blaine County Sheriff's Office are respective for their respective counties' public services, the Chief of Police and the Sheriff were duly and fully authorized to enter into the agreements and negotiations on behalf of their respective jurisdictions.
That's not how.
While
that
Marshal
works. They're
Kane
not
was
the
present
fucking
at
mayor.
these meetings, he was not leading them, he was not brokering the negotiations, he was simply a member of the task force that involved all of the aforementioned individuals.
So he just watched governmental corruption happen. Got it.
Okay, so Marshal Kane, I'm going to ask you to answer this. Are you declaratively stating that you did not broker these deals?
These deals were brokered. The decision was a joint one on behalf of all members of the Marshal Inquiry Task Force. I was a
Marshal
party of that. I did not
Inquiry Task Force?
broker the deal to. I was not the one who authorized them being put into the LSPD armory. That was the chief of police.
Huh? That is not true.
So you watched governmental corruption happen and did nothing
No,
about it?
but that didn't even happen.
And the sheriff as well.
Okay. And I'm going to throw this open to the public. Can anybody actively tell me who these people are and what they want? Does anybody know?
They're trying to take our jobs.
Brian?
I mean, they took your
I
job.
don't even know.
They're trying to take our jobs. I'll tell you what. They're taking our jobs.
Were they sworn in? Did they have to swear
They're
an oath?
taking our jobs.
Tell him, Brady.
Marshal Kane, you deputized these individuals. Did they take the oath?
As far as I know, they did not, Your Honor.
Ooh.
But as far as I am aware, there was no oath until literally I wrote SOPs that were released yesterday that have instituted an oath for the marshal's office. I never took an oath when I was sworn as a marshal, and as far as I know, no other marshal employed has ever been sworn in.
The oath has
I was
existed since the
sworn in
10th
when
of
I was a
October.
marshal.
What the hell?
I'm talking about the ones who are onboarded right now.
Hey, what the hell? You guys not following your SOPs? What the fuck? I wrote that shit.
She did indeed write that shit. I had to swear.
Fucking
in on the
wrote
oath
that
she
shit. Yeah, I made you swear that shit. What the hell, man?
Your Honor, any prior version of
you're just
any
here to watch this fall apart.
martial standard
What?
operating
No.
procedures I have gone out of my
You're
way
so
to try and get
hot.
hold of, I have not been able to find them.
Okay,
As
sorry,
I said,
bro.
I was never
I'm
sworn in.
allowed-
The only SOPs that exist are the ones that I have formulated myself and released yesterday.
What the fuck do SOPs have to do, dude? Fucking dumbass. It's a guy
Is
fucking
everybody in
law.
The marshal's currently sworn in now.
As they come on duty, they are swearing in, yes. As of yesterday.
For the record, Gunner was made interim director of the marshals as of 48 hours ago, roughly,
Yeah, something like
and
that.
has
yes.
instituted these policies
you'd wanna hear
immediately
that, though.
upon
Like,
coming
it's-
into the
it's
office.
Crazy. Yeah, I figured you'd want that too.
Okay, so here's my next question, and it's the next question that Marizal wrote. It is pertinent, so I'm going to ask the question: who's attacking these convoys? What do they want? Why? Why are the citizens of San Andreas at risk from what sounds like military-grade like engagement in their streets? When, as you've basically said, no elected authority is engaged with any of this process. Who are they? What do they want? Why are they attacking?
Your Honor, I believe most of the information we have about who these people are and what they are doing has been released to the local newspaper, the City
For
Chronicle.
fuck's sake. Oh, no way.
legislative authorities?
And that
they tell the
is
fucking
open
newspaper,
information
but not
that
the mayors.
has been
Fuck
going on
me.
since before I've been hired. I'm gonna be honest.
Finally, some goddamn transparency around here.
Is your answer really read the newspaper?
Your Honor, the identity and motive of these people, as to this date, is unknown. We believe it is government destabilization.
So it's not in the paper?
You believe
So the
it's
marshals are doing
terrorism?
it to themselves. is what I-
No, terrorism.
Government? No, no, no,
is-
no, no. You just stated government destabilization, right? Like,
yeah, I'm
Nothing
fucking
happening
dead
more
right now.
Speculation at this
That
time,
is
Your
nothing
Honor,
more
and
than
remains a matter of
This all
pending
started with this opening statement that
So
there
you've
was
got
no
RS of
threat.
terrorism.
No, we do not have
More
any.
of just a hunch.
Jesus fucking Christ.
They started it by saying that there was no, like, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Your Honor, we do not have any concrete motives for why these individuals are attacking convoys. We've never been able to get any concrete information about what these people are doing and why they're doing it, other than a large weapon trafficking operation is. From the extent of our knowledge, is what they have been doing.
On the flip side, it could just be people, gang members who don't want PD to have better class 2s. Like at this point, there is. It remains
What the hell is happening right now?
Unclear who those actors are at this time.
We literally have some. Oh my lord, I'm
Your
losing
Honor,
it.
may I reference the paper that Gunnell referenced?
I don't have that paper, so
I can give it to
I
you.
can give you a copy, Your Honor, if I may.
It says this
Okay.
interception
Yeah, sure.
attempt is believed to have been carried out by members of the Faceless. So is Gunnell just lying when he says he doesn't know, or?
Hey,
Well,
why is the
people who kidnapped
prosecution
Barrett
sitting in
back
the
in
peanut
December?
gallery?
I'm a
Respectfully,
member of
Your
the
Honor,
public as well.
What the hell?
When we say the Faceless, we do not know if that is an individual, an organization, a.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
See that real quick? Thank you.
okay, I'll take a look at it when I'm looking over the evidence.
Grayson, can I also make the point of they tell the newspaper but don't tell any of the legislative authorities? Like that, surely that's very, very backwards.
Okay.
Oh man, I wish Michael was here. I want to go up there so
At the end
bad.
of the day, there was not an obligation to notify. Marshal Kane entered into a voluntary discussion with the individuals who approached him in a polite and respectful manner to talk about the incident. The mayors did not do the same.
Oh!
You can only deploy the APCs in
I-
a state of emergency.
I have no belief anymore that this is gonna ever work
That's
out.
what Barrett told me, at least.
This is insane.
Yes, sir. That's correct. And a state of emergency can only be declared by the acting director or marshal if one's
This
unavailable.
escalated deeper than the events of the day. What I'm looking at.
It would have been very nice to have these allegations ahead of time, Your Honor. Like at any point in the 11 days. it was
This is what I told Frost.
Crazy, he's asking about prior notice now.
I mean, yes, we are asking
And
for prior notice as he's the respondent to this impeachment hearing. The allegations being levied against him, he certainly had the right to know what those allegations were ahead of time, in my opinion.
The only allegations he's currently facing is the allegation of gross incompetence and then the argument that was put forward,
Gross
right?
negligence.
Gross negligence, yes. He's not facing any other grounds. It is just the one ground. Things haven't been added on top. Just narrative around.
Your Honor,
Factual
if I may,
allegations that
he
were
does not look
included in
that
the
gross.
original
He looks like he took a shower recently, so he can't possibly be gross.
I appreciate that.
Actual allegations that are nothing more than pure hearsay and political puffery, for that matter.
I mean,
Yeah,
a
no.
lot of those accusations you've actively admitted to.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Literally.
It wasn't a big deal.
The differing in the narrative is very small and
Guys,
subjective. It's
guys.
not actually a wide gulf, right?
I would disagree with that assessment.
Okay, then give me the distinction between what you think.
I don't have the
distinction
exact
is.
words from the statement in front of me to refer to, Your Honor. If I had them, I would refer to them.
Oh my lord.
Marshal Kane, counsel, I'm going to give you grounds to stand up and give me any more information you want to give me. Then I'll give Mr. Huntley the last word, and then I will retire to deliberate.
One moment while I speak with my client, Your Honor.
No problem.
Client or your boss?
You're retiring?
Do you wanna come up for the
No, there's no need. They've already hung themselves.
Yeah. I don't think I need to say anything, bro. I'll be so real. There's like nothing for me to say.
No, enough's been said.
Yeah.
I feel so gross.
Hey, what's up?
This is really good RP.
What did you miss?
Genuinely. Because I actively feel
basically,
gross.
what
I'll leave it
happened
with this. Again, the gross negligence under the authority.
Like, I
found in
actually
the
feel
Act,
gross and
the
sickened.
person disregards the needs of reasonable care, thus leading to the foreseeable serious injury or harm to other persons. There was no serious injury or harm to other persons that existed as outside.
Oh, this hurts so much.
Officers and deputies.
This hurts so
meet on
much.
these streets every
I
day.
feel gross.
Wait,
I feel
let me just
gross
ask you this,
that
Marshal.
people like this
Marshal
exist
Flint, let me ask
in
you the
these
question.
positions.
Do you actively believe that attack helicopters being shot
since
out
now
of the
I'm saying
skies is day-to-day policing? Military attack helicopters, which you identified.
What's a warrant up on docket?
I mean, I don't know if you can hear Opal there, Your Honor, but I think she could answer that question better than I could possibly there if you'd let her speak.
Okay, Opal.
Opal took the
Are
dozen
military
minutes.
attack
Absolutely, I
helicopters
do,
day
sir.
to day?
Yes, sir. I almost ate a fucking surface-to-air missile with my mouth the other day. It is absolutely day to day what we are being subjected.
Yeah,
to
I got
every
shot at
other
by
week.
2 SAM turrets the other day
Just,
too.
exactly. Just the other week, New Babylon was getting attacked by them. 100%. And we're here fighting this threat, and we're the bad guy. Come on, give me a fucking break. I apologize for swearing, Your Honor.
I mean, I'm asking so that you can clarify for me.
No, we appreciate it.
Yeah,
Again,
you are
Marshal
the
Kane is
bad
acting in
guy.
a support capacity to the local law enforcement agencies who are conducting this operation. To try to
'Cause
pin
you're
this
a
whole
fucking
thing on
cop.
Marshal Kane didn't know.
You're not a domestic terrorist.
Is asinine, and it should be treated as such. Also, it is the respondent's opinion that the filing party getting the opening and the closing word is a little cooked, but it is what it is.
You guys have been talking for 40 minutes.
We can go back and give you another try. It's an open-ended format if you feel like it's a fairness issue.
That's fine. There have been many issues that have been a concern of fairness on the respondent's part behalf on in this matter. That it's just one of them.
Stella, mate. How's it
Junior,
going?
do you have a final word?
Oh shit, 2 seconds. Look, at the end of the day, the legislation is very clear, and I feel like this whole hearing has kind of unraveled in something a bit crazy, if I'm being honest. The responsibility was theirs, and they chose to ignore it. The attempt to brush it off as oversight and mislead everyone here, I see as pretty disgusting, to be perfectly honest. And some of the work these guys do on a day-to-day, this is very much so just the start of some of the poor handlings of situations you see from the marshals on a day-to-day basis. I have nothing further to add.
Mr. Kane, I'm going to ignore your counsel here. Do you have any final words? Do you have
Hey.
anything you want to say?
This is a very serious hearing. Wait the fuck over there, please.
I'm just asking my guy real quick.
Yeah, no, not. Go have a seat over here.
We're about to. They're gonna go do the hearing.
Or
now.
what?
I did not
Sit-
have
sit
the
down, little pup.
authority to
Come on.
declare a state of emergency that day. I do not
You ain't
believe
gonna
that
make
any
me
of the
sit down, big
prongs
pup.
that were met,
I don't
any of
need
the
to. You can
prongs,
disappear again in 7 days.
to declare a state of
I've
emergency
seen you have
had
been
not
around.
met that day, therefore it would have been
I
illegal
don't know
for
what
me
you're talking about right now, sir, but I will smack the shit out of you.
I will kiss you.
And
Okay.
I'll enjoy it.
even if
Good.
one of the prongs was met, Your Honor, I believe that it is not an obligation to declare a state of emergency. It is up to the discretion of the state marshal.
That would be what the legislation says.
And that is my opinion based on the legislation, Your Honor.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking the time to Okay, I'm going to retire to deliberate. I shall be back post haste as soon as I can. But obviously, I'm gonna be
Great
reading the
de-escalate.
legislation, looking at things.
Thank you,
Give me-
thank you,
give me
thank you.
10 seconds. While I'm not here, Sean, you're in charge.
Oh man, I gotta see his POV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A copy of the old due process. Yes. Where would be best place to find it?
The long lips of the law. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck me. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh. Do we have a POV of Lou?
Oh, sorry.
That was brother. I genuinely
I'm actually
I have literally lost so much trust today in law enforcement.
Thank you, mate.
I was present
I'm going to be the
in
best
some of those
marshal
conversations. They stood there and they fucking lied. They were never deputized like for this. Myself and the sheriff spoke with them about them being on a civilian radio channel. And we wanted to give them access to the radio. That's it. They were never deputized. Ever. Lies, deceit, deflection, disgusting. You might as well be like fucking start your own gang if this is what you want to do with your life.
It is.
You know what I mean?
How's it going, Junior?
It's fucking disgusting.
Fucking hell, hello, fella.
You know, when you put yourself in your position above like everything else, you're a fucking terrorist at that point, as far as I'm
No, bro.
concerned.
Some of the shit we've heard today has just given me even less faith in the marshals. Those
The
guys.
fact that they said there's not been an oath, but there's been an oath since the 20th of October. Fucking wild.
No, it's just there was so many lies, like not even like misremembrance, straight lies stated is insane, and there's witnesses to it. So,
need to pick your brain.
Stevie, after all this is done, I'll make sure the form's sorted out. Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I think the unfortunate matter is that I already figured that all three justices besides Grayson didn't like us, and after this, I'm pretty certain that this makes 4.
Holy
what the
fuck!
hell is going on?
Well, you gotta remember he does have.
What's going on? Marshals don't know how to do their job, mate. It's wild. I'll go through this.
Marshal ever.
Shut up.
What?
Oh my god!
That'd be fantastic. If that's the mark.
Like, that was the most insane thing to me, is that Huntley walked up to Sean Daniels and said, "Do you have anything you want me to say?"
There's Angel over there chatting shit.
Do they know what this impeachment hearing's about? Because it seems I'm so I don't think I've lost more faith than today. Today proved to me that people are willing to lie on the stand just to save face and their own job.
I'm also
Yeah, you should
confused
impeach
how
me.
they're
I would
saying
appreciate
that
that,
it was
actually.
joint. Like, we had no clue.
I'll
No,
take it.
but we did.
Hey, what's up?
I was in the
I'll take the next
debriefings.
impeachment. I'm
They
ready for it.
literally just
I'll defend
straight
myself.
lied to the public.
Can I ACR you instead, Angel?
No, don't do that. No, anything but that, please. I would never want that to happen.
This is like actual full-blown corruption.
Look, they're chatting in the corner.
I think I'm gonna give him this, Stevie, after it's all over.
Giving
I'm gonna hand those out.
Can you hand me one, Brian? I want to see it.
Yeah.
He kept both of his up.
how long
What
have
is
we
that
had
supposed
these?
to say?
My
Falcon?
cadet's
You
been
saying I'm
riding
a
them.
bad person
Sybil?
because I lost one of my arms in the war?
This is sick.
Am
No,
Yep.
I'm saying that
I
Barrett
have
was
one?
safe.
Yeah,
and he was with
absolutely.
The marshals, and then he wasn't safe.
She's compiling a bunch of stuff into like separate books to
What
put
does that
in the
even mean?
BCSO library.
I can't believe you're saying such terrible things to a war hero.
No, I'm just.
See, the way I was walking, that's because of the war. It's the 1 year anniversary just passed, Falconer. You don't have the Great Sanguine War.
Yep.
I fought for this country.
Oh fuck! Mike, you see my last?
I fought for this goddamn country.
No, I was looking at my phone at all.
I agree. That thank you for your service.
You're very welcome.
I'm talking about when Barrett got hunted by the Faceless.
Who the hell's that?
Barrett Johnson, the Faceless.
No, the faceless.
I don't know, some terrorist.
Hey, Sybil. Hey, can you make more of those RS and PC books? I want to hand them out after this.
Cadet, I think.
Oh, truly?
Yeah. People love them.
I don't know any of these people.
Oh, they do?
Yep.
Somebody
Think
give
about
off?
handing it over to the marshals right after this.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I've actually been working on a bigger handbook, actually.
Oh, a bigger one.
More of a cadet
Okay.
handbook.
Very
Yes.
good. All right.
Mhm.
We're at the court case right now. If you want to come on down and
your
listen in.
usual sign off.
The court case is at
getting bigger by
north
the day. I
or
have
down
no
it's
south?
an impeachment hearing.
Oh wait, what's the sign off now?
Ah, okay.
Every
north.
well, right now,
everything you see
we've been
happening in here is what you don't
Sergeant
want to be
Angel,
doing.
Founding
So,
Mother, war
be good learning
hero,
Alright,
experience.
noted.
Union war veteran,
Right,
tank
perfect. I'll
commander,
come on up then.
Alpha Wolf.
I'll see
Okay.
you soon.
See you in a bit.
Shiny Hunter. That's what I'm putting for my next one.
We're not getting the brackets. I co-wrote the Constitution too.
Yes, co-wrote the Constitution in brackets.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite one.
That's important.
Implied and
Yeah, but I
Bailey.
need to spell it out for those who don't know how to read, you know. I wrote the Constitution, by the
Bailey.
way.
Have a look at what I emailed you.
Hmm.
You think that's fine?
Let the DOJ do it. I'll make a statement after.
I'll speak to them after about it.
Yeah, let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Let them do their thing and then probably echo it. I could have emailed you what he emailed me.
Just make sure it doesn't jump the fucking gun.
Yeah, that's what I said. Let the DOJ do their thing first.
Falconer, I'm gonna need you guys to add some more emojis to the docket, please. I need a wolf emoji.
What about the poop one? I like the poop one. I wanted to do that.
The poop emoji would be perfect.
Isn't it
Yes,
food?
I would love a poop emoji. That would make really
Not our domain, unfortunately.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna sue to get
Oh my god,
more
thank you.
emojis added.
whoever handled
Yep.
that.
I think you just put the. I think you should just reply to them instead, Angel.
You think
Just
I
put a load of.
should put it in my post?
Yeah.
Put it?
Yeah. This is my reaction. Just a load of poop emojis.
That's a good idea.
Anderson, you hungry?
Yeah.
Hey, I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the poop one is so good.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
I wish I knew what was. I'm so curious of the meta. I'm not asking for it. Don't give it to me. But I am so curious on the meta as to why no one wants to ever be honest as law enforcement when things come under even the mildest amount of scrutiny. I don't understand. I don't think anything ever good comes about it because you're sending a message to every other individual who's not stupid, mind you, that you're lying, and it makes the matter so much worse. And I don't know where this like culture came from. Because it's new and it's surprising, and even it's left me shocked today. Is that even when it comes to the like, even the most mundane stuff that no one would bat an eye on, or would even be like, okay, I get it based on the circumstances, you know, shit happens, right? But to just lie on even the smallest details.
You know what, the Luke?
It's
no, I feel like
why
I'm waiting fucking A&E, bro.
There's no room to police then. At that point.
Well, you got PTSD
right?
from that shit, do you?
Might as well start lying on your warrants
what you're doing.
and your reports.
Are you winning?
If you're willing
son?
to stand in court, like at
so,
least
mate,
back in the day,
What did I miss?
when
Did I
we
miss
used to,
the main
worst
bit?
thing we
I
would
missed
say
the
is
bit.
like, I don't recall. At least I don't recall is like feigning like you don't know.
It was cool. Tell you what,
But to just straight lie in open court as a director.
What sat around you can probably.
Oh yeah, we all the tea, man. We collect
It's
that shit for a living.
insane.
Well, someone needs to give me the tea. What did I miss?
So basically, those guys were like, yes, I would like to do evil dealings with you. And then this other guy was like, yes, I will do it on the down low. And then the other guy was like, and then another guy showed up with fucking assault rifles and tanks and was like, and then the marshals were like, I'm going to get a tank out to stop it. And then there was like a bunch of gunfights.
So that sounds like a Guy Ritchie film.
Yeah, it was like a Guy Ritchie film. But then now these guys are like, but they didn't have the paperwork approval to do it. And then it's like, oh my God, no, I didn't get the proper registration form filled out with the DMV. And now my car's getting towed. And then we're here. That's basically what happened. So.
Yeah, I still don't know what the fuck's happening, I'll be honest.
Okay, I was analyzing it a little bit.
Actually, Brian, are you okay
Yeah, you might need some Ritalin, man. No offense.
Yeah. Sam Bass died for this.
Nice. All right. So are you guys all like involved, or are you just spectating the shit?
I'm just watching.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just watching.
Where do I gamble on this kind of thing? Does anyone know? I'd love to place a little bet here.
Betting closed a while ago.
Fuck. There's this guy behind me with half an haircut. He's up to something, that guy, but he's got to be up to no good. Who the fuck is that?
You got insider trading on this one too?
This guy's up to no good, bro. 100%.
You right, mate?
He's definitely plotting something, bro. Be careful around him.
Your name?
See the wrongin'?
He's a fucking wrongin', bro. Look at him. He's up to something, bro. He's got ulterior motives. I can smell him.
Oh my God.
Be impeached or away.
I mean, if they don't get impeached today, there's enough statements that were made during the impeachment that are matter of record that they can be impeached on. That, in my opinion, are much worse than the original allegations.
What are we rooting for on this side, guys? Are we rooting for an impeachment or for a not impeachment?
It really depends on what you want to have happen.
What do you want, sir?
Personally, I'm a chaotic neutral.
So I don't know who the fuck's getting impeached, but if he is to, what does impeach even mean? I don't know why I'm here, honestly. I'm just bored as fuck.
Basically means they did something wrong and they're going to get punished for it, but it's not.
They're going to get spanked.
Yeah. They're gonna get the wiggly finger, you know.
That's fucking right.
Well, not the wiggly one. Hell no. So how is this going to affect my day-to-day life as a citizen of Los Santos if this guy gets impeached?
It's probably not.
Oh shit! Well, I don't give a fuck then.
Because it's fun. It's like watching TV, you know.
He said something about that we could get.
Yeah, I guess.
You ever watch TV and you're like, oh, that guy's fucked up, but you just like want to watch to see what happens, but you know, it doesn't like what doesn't matter what happens on TV, but it's still fun to see it, you know.
Yeah. So when do we start throwing shit at the judge?
What's that? You want to throw tomatoes at the judge?
Yeah. When do we start throwing shit at him?
Whenever you want, really. That's kind of a you choice, you know.
Yep.
Is this a court, like a proper courtroom? Like, can I get contempt of court in this motherfucker or what?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, but
shit.
what are they gonna do? Arrest you?
I mean, probably yeah.
Well, they just impeached the guy that would do it, so.
Maybe not impeached. He's got a fighting chance, surely. I'm rooting for the guy to keep his job. Fuck it. I'm on the guy's side. Fuck Junior.
Over the other side then, bro.
County. What?
Fuck you say, bitch?
Well, fuck that. I'm sitting here. I'm in the away end. I'm in the away end. Up the marshals!
You know, you would fit over there, to be honest.
Hell no.
Oh.
Shit, I'm going to sit over there then with my fucking supporters.
Hey, Brian, you chose the wrong side. Holy fuck.
Yep.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
God damn it.
There we go.
You could have just pointed it out to me instead of saying that out loud in front of everybody.
Oh shit! You just got
Shit.
dunked
I
on.
haven't
by
been
my-
too bad.
I got dunked on. My bad.
Yes.
Jackson burned.
So he's looked up
And listen, mate.
How you doing?
Oh,
Not bad, thank you. Yourself?
Not too bad. I'm gonna be fully back on duty starting tomorrow. So, yeah, I've been doing some research. You know,
Coming back over here. I'm rooting for the impeachment. There's some losers over there. I don't want to sit with them guys.
Okay.
Gotta pick a side, man.
You can climb over.
Okay.
I'm on the fence at the minute. I don't know what to do, man. I might have to stand back with that guy and just fucking look like I'm up to no good.
I have gone over in
Oh,
great
shit.
detail the legislation underpinning the accusation here of gross negligence. I have looked at the wording within the Marshall legislation assessing when and when not, you know, mostly when, because there's very little there for when not to issue a state of emergency. I have looked at it. I have tried to give it a fair deliberation and just assessing whether or not that, you know, the accusations put forward by Mayor Huntley accurately reflect what I would need for a bar to pass for Marshal Gunnar Kane to be liable in regards to this impeachment. I'm going to be frank. We've heard a lot of accusations today, but they are just accusations that lead to questions. Some of the conduct even that Marshal Kane has admitted to leads me to more questions. Questions we don't really have answers to. Those aren't, while they're pertinent to the public, and I understand that you probably all have
Mary, a bench
strong
impeachment's a
feelings
thing?
on those matters. And I implore you, if you do continue to assess them and ask the questions and demand answers from the governmental workers who are accountable to you, that's not what I'm being asked to assess today. I'm being asked to assess whether or not Marshal Kane was grossly negligent in his decision not to make a state of emergency announcement on the 12th, right? That's it. That's what I'm assessing. So when I
Oh, that's right. Wait,
would
the
need to
full-blown
disregard
shit
the
hasn't
means of
been
reasonable
posted yet.
which then
Oh, yeah,
would
he's
lay
not gonna get
a
it.
foreseeable serious injury.
I
Now, there was
completely
foreseeable
forgot.
serious injury, right? That occurred. People were shot, not just in the initial account out in San Cudo, but
It's
also
only
then in the
about
hospital in the
why
middle
didn't
of
they
the-
say
middle of the city,
anything?
right? There was foreseeable
Not the rest
serious
of it.
injury through,
But
you know,
all of this is
these
on
kind
the
of actions
record now.
occurring. That's fine.
Let's see what happens.
I don't believe that he disregarded the needs of reasonable care, because I don't believe that whether or not a state announcement was made that day led to the actual violence that occurred, right? I don't think it would have had any material impact on that moment. So I am going to dismiss the impeachment of Marshal Gunnar Kane and find him not liable on that. But as I said, there are other issues here that need addressing, but those are not mine to address. That is the verdict of this hearing. Go forth, have a good day.
Do I cheer or not? What
Be
happened?
good to
Did he
one
not get
another.
impeached?
No.
I'm outraged.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm fucking furious.
Hey, terrorists!
Hey, Grayson, can we have a bench impeachment?
This is fucked up.
Bench
You would
impeachment.
need the signatures of the body, Bailey.
Of course, I hate the
Forget it.
marshals. Boo,
All right.
marshals.
This shit's corrupt as hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Right, go, Sue.
Oh shit.
All right.
No, but
God damn these fucking marshals, man.
Oh, sorry. Oh, this way.
Shut up, bro. You lost.
Shut up, lad.
You fucking lost, bro. You won.
Hey, Junior, let me talk to you outside real quick, or over here in the corner.
Any coffee left in that, Junior?
I came at the very end, so I think I catch
Okay.
Hey, you good? Why was SK pressing you?
Okay.
He wasn't. He was just
Thank
saying
you.
hello.
Oh, I thought he was trying to start some trouble.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. All right.
It is what it is.
Hey, best of luck on the next one.
My thought is he may have lost this one, but they've given him a
state of emergency. You know?
I see. It's not really about what he did. It's about, could he really do that? I see. Makes sense.
Yeah,
makes
pretty
sense.
much. It's not really about, yeah, exactly. Discretion, officer discretion. How far can it go sometime?
All right. Okay.
Oh, hi there, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. I just came, but it seemed like the verdict was reached. And so I just asked this charming lady to tell me what is the verdict. And yeah,